Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to part 2 of Let's Play Europa Universalis IV, Cradle of Civilization as a jam. In the last part, we took out the Timurids, and we took 3 provinces. Two of which, the Kerman and Yazd, are the 2 goals to forming the Persian Empire. And we're missing 1 province. Anyway, the Alevis of Yazd. While they are not direct brothers of our faith, a great number among the Turkic tribesmen in Anatolia are Shia Alevis. Like the Jafaris, the Alevis are 12ers and believe in the coming of the 12 Imam. Their faith is also quite deeply entrenched in mysticism and Sufism. Under Sunni rule, they have been forced to live in a life many ways secluded from society. They have not been allowed to in turn intermarry the Sunnis, and they have been distrusted by the state. Many among the people of Yazd are Alevis, and they have genuinely welcomed us as their new overlords. Their mystical traditions are in many ways different from ours, but if we embrace these new people, we could likely spread the Shia faith much more quickly in the area. I agree. We'll embrace them. Give you more unrest, but the quicker conversion is definitely better. Because we'll lose intolerance and we'll lose inactive missionaries, but what we'll gain is tolerance of the true faith, which isn't actually, you know, that's probably not a great, that probably wasn't my best idea ever, but whatever, it's done now. Oh, right, yeah, I don't need your condottiere anymore, mate. Wow, the guy I want to kill is the guy who offered me condottiere. That just makes... Oh, like, I care, let's be honest. Either way, I was going to kill him. It's the law of life. You either live or you die. There isn't an in-between. Now, how close are we to becoming great power? 111. Yeah, we're pretty far off, actually. So, we need to make sure we focus on that. Now, if we can get to war with Karakuanlu being busy, then we are we're awesome. You two, no, you're a vassal of them, and you guys are the Copts up here. So, we need to do a very good job. And Karakuanlu did just actually, basically think of a reason why he wants to punch me in the gut. So, I think the best thing we can do is try and find another friend. You guys will do. There we go. We're above our relation cap, but that's fine. Khorasan or Fars? I'm gonna go Fars as my rival, because Fars is in the position I need to take, which is Shiraz. It's Shiraz or Amal. Currently, Amal is actually smarter to go for, even with Karakuanlu on my enemy's side, on their side. So I'm pretty sure Karakuanlu does not have more men than me. But, of course, we can check. No, they do. They have 22,000. They actually have a lot more men than me. Yay, I guess. Now, you guys can actually help me kill your own vassals. Sufi orders growing in popularity in Yazd. Some of the more prevalent Sufi orders in Ajam have quickly started to establish themselves in the newly acquired Yazd province. While the locals seem somewhat hesitant about Ajami rule, they have embraced the orders and agreedly eased the integration of the province into Sikhdom. Go for mysticism. Get that -4. They basically just keep trying to counter the province being an issue. I mean, I could convert these guys to Sunni, or I could just ask you to become of my faith, which is really stupid, because no, you know, placate. And then enforce. That is the best outcome possible, because now they're on the side they should be, which is supporting Sufism, which means they're going to be easier to integrate and everything like that. Right, with those guys killed, yeah, we still got some rebellions, but I might... Oh, okay, we lost our leader as well. Let's get another leader. And we'll, I really need to get my professionalism up, because it's at 5%. Do you know what? Yeah, we're gonna get that professionalism up. What annoys me is you guys are actually better than these guys, and these guys have better provinces. Sickness of Sheik. I'll go delegate more power to the provinces for now. Yeah, you need to get annexed first, though, even though you have more men. Just the way it is, unfortunately. Karakuanlu really likes to put its nose where it's not wanted. Hopefully, eventually our royal marriage will break with the people over here, and we'll be fine. Yeah, shouldn't be too much of an issue. And we can make that a state, but for now we're going to stay away from states. Actually, how many states? Okay, you know what? Yeah, fuck it. Congratulations, you're now a state, which means the Amirs are declaring that they would like some more land. I guess I can okay this. There you go, mate. Is that good enough for you? Now, what we need to do is we need to catch some people at war. Kwarakwanlu have us outnumbered by, well, way too many, sorry. And not much we can really do about that. So if the best thing we can do is get to barracks, which is going to be a while away. So I'm going to upgrade myself to 18k. If I get myself 14k infantry and then only a few cavalry to cover my flanks. And then we're near enough close to the combat width, what we need to be. And we can make a conform to template, which is actually a really cool function, which means you can just start create template and then click on the armies to conform them instead of having to do what I used to do, which was make add-ons and then add the add-ons and then do all their other bullshit. Still, it shouldn't be too big of an issue. The Hassa are getting their head kicked in. And you know what? I'm going to make one more alliance because I really do need protection right now. The only problem is none of them are going to be big powers. Yeah, no, we're not going to worry about it. You've declared war on who? You declared war on those guys. You still want to join this war, though, and you would do, because, well... Oh, are you fucking with me, game? Come on, don't... This is the one thing that annoys me, is getting rebels from other people. Now, we could change our school. We could change over here. But, yeah, I'm actually quite content with the one we've got. The shock damage plus 10%. But I think that's going to do very, very good early on. As you can see, it's killing quite a few people for us. I must admit, I think we should have took more land from the Sunni when we could have. Or sorry, not the Sunni, but the Timurids. Okay, we can build some marketplaces, and one marketplace is definitely going to be of value to us. Because right now it's actually useful. Now, we're going to be annexing, like I said, these guys early on. If I could make another vassal of someone, like, you're allied with the Timurids, god damn it. You're allied with... You are useful. And look at that. They've now had their own revolt, and we'll take the prestige. Thank you. We don't need the gold right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to attack these guys for a reconquest for my vassal. And we're going to take them all. And then, once we've caught them all, we're going to form Persia. And we'll become a feudal theocracy with the government rank empire. That is basically what I want to do, ladies and gentlemen. If we can do that, we go from a duchy to an empire, and we get significant power here. And if we look at the Persian thing, all we need is a mole. So, if you give me once my men are in position in the north, we'll just begin the war. Now we are running low on manpower, which can be an issue, but I think we'll be fine. There we go. The good thing is, no one else can join us because this isn't a great power war. So if they try to join, well, actually, they're not a great power either, so yeah, nobody can join. We'll just wait there now, and of course we're going to take this as well. It's a core of my vassal, so I'm going to give it to them. I might even just take over the entirety for them and give it to them. It's the correct religion as well, so may as well give it all to them. Strengthen ourselves and completely block this region. I think that's actually a good thing to do. So all we need to do now is siege this quickly. Or siege as quickly as we can, which unfortunately will take a while. Yeah, of course, you're my friend, so we need to be close. And we still need to break that royal marriage with you. And yeah, we now have no manpower, which is unfortunate. The Emirs could give us some, but it would only be 1,700. So I'm going to hold off until after the war, and then I'm going to ask for the manpower. Yeah, I'm going to split it a little bit. Oh, okay, no, see, they're going to attack it. Yeah, see, unfortunately, we need to take... What the... Oh, okay, that's their men. Yeah, so... My allies can't siege there, unfortunately. Is anyone off me condottieri? I would love some, to be honest. Because right now, I'm actually in a losing position, ladies and gentlemen, because of the fact that we're taking such heavy manpower loss. So, emirs, I would like that manpower, actually. It's only 1,700, but still. It's more useful to me than it is anywhere else right now. Pay off their debts quickly. Once this fort falls, we'll be in a great position. But until then, yeah, we kind of have a... We're going to be having a problem. Yeah, the only person who offered me was last time was the guys I'm currently attacking, so... Yeah, that is a problem. It's not a problem, actually, as such. It's an issue. Right, then you're now annexable, which means once this war's over, we'll annex these guys. Don't think Emols, they're going to be too bothered about me taking the capital. How is the region? Yeah, the region's mostly okay about me, with me so far. Yeah, this should fall pretty soon. Got one more tick, and just against that army, we'll be fine. There we go, we've maxed out the ticks, now we just got to get lucky. Which, I mean, we should be doing. We should be fine. Yeah, there are people there just getting crippled, which is great. There we go. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what you call a victory. Pretty happy, ladies and gentlemen. Not going to lie, pretty happy. Gonna split my men here and get these guys sieged. Which is great. Might just go for a white piece on you, actually. Mostly because I don't want to actually spend my time killing them. It's a little bit more effort than I would like to spare. And once the mole's done, we can't do it when we're at war, can we? Can we form Persia at war? No, we have to be at peace. So once we've... They really like using the borders to their advantage. So... There we go, we'll catch them there. They have a... they have a 1-3... I know they have a 1-0 leader, so we have a better leader. But the good problem is we are taking up a lot of men. That's the biggest issue here. Go to Basra and kill off that army. And they got away. Alright, we're going to split our army up, and then we're going to basically pull our army home, and then we're not going to actually participate in this war once these two are taken. Yeah, it's a level 3 siege. Oh, no, it's just, actually, yeah, one army will do there just fine. You go back home, and we'll start drilling. Our professionalism needs to get leveled up. All I need is that, thank you. Because that's the thing we actually declared war for. So, if you can just give me that, that would be quite nice. I don't mind if I don't mind myself saying. Of course, we'll take the manpower. Thank you, game. Oh, that's a good point. We could use 75 of this to gain 3,000 manpower. Oh, sorry, 50%. And I'm actually going to do that because we don't need the other stuff right now. So, we're going to get some men to our army quickly. Go for the business in miniatures. Sweet. I should have read that. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Please accept them. Yeah, they're probably not going to want to move any further. And once we become Persia, which I'm not going to lie, forming Persia is a little bit easier, but we're going to be a feudal theocracy, which I'm actually quite interested in. Mostly because it doesn't seem like it's the same as the old theocracies, which, I mean, the name alone obviously gives that away, but I mean, in the sense that it looks like it's going to be different, and it's promising to be interesting. Yeah, most definitely I'm only going to take this province because I don't want to have to deal with more than I need to deal with. Like, this is a core, so it's not going to actually be an issue to take. So, and it's also their religion, so it's, again, it's not an issue. It's only the fact that we haven't taken the fort is what's stopping them. There we go. Congratulations. What's this? National decision. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. At the mere age of 15, Mohammed bin Bayosinkour has taken his father's position as the head of the Shiite Turkmen tribe. He quickly established a base of power in the northwest and proclaimed himself Shah of Iran. Several of the neighboring regions have been conquered, and the possibility of resurrecting Iranian nation doesn't seem absent anymore. So let's have a look at our current traditions. So our current traditions are the Amaji, which means we get Jabal, fort defense, tolerance of heretics, morale of armies, envoy, time and reputation, national manpower modifier, fort maintenance, corruption, liberty desiring subjects. Do you know what? We'll get some new ones. I like the Persian ideas better, to be honest. Goods produced, discipline, create caravan power, production, manpower, national tax, and yeah, everything about that's better. And now we have the Persian ideas. So the other ones were pretty cool, ladies and gentlemen. Let's be honest, they're pretty cool. But now we're on to the better ones. So we can seize clerical holdings, which spends 50 administrative power to seize clerical holdings. It means for 5 years we gain construction costs minus 15%. And sanction a holy war, which means we can spend military points to go to war, or the diplomacy, sorry, which is for 5 years each province capital area will get local development cost minus 20%, and 1 development will be randomly distributed to your capital area. And we're also an empire, which means we now get loads of other good bonuses. So we'll turn that off for now. We don't need to worry about that. And of course, we will make that into a territory. We'll then make that into a core, and we'll call that afterwards. And our manpower reserves definitely need to recover. Game, you're correct. And you know what? I'm feeling I'm feeling lucky, so I'm gonna actually take my points down. So yeah, let's move our armies to get to combine our armies. As much as I like Dayjam, ladies and gentlemen, I think I prefer Persia better. Mostly because that was, in my opinion, a very quick conquering. Now, you guys need to be disappearing. So I'm going to disappear you. Now, does anyone want to be allied with the feudal ferocracy? Honestly, I think you should want to, because I'm awesome. So, and I have Muslim dual infantry, so it means I'm obviously a badass. You need to practice. Need to call you. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, we are, I would say we're very powerful, actually. We got very lucky in how things set out. We don't have the strongest military at the moment, but if soon enough we'll have the men back in our army and we'll be fine. So we lost the ability to reform the Timurids and all the other ones. So now all we can do is unify Islam, state firearm regiments, which increases land maintenance, but it gives us drill increase. Denounce sect practices, which no reason to. Well, it means national unrest, but we move towards legalism, and establish Idbad Kumant, which is just cheapens idea cost. None of these right now are very important to us, and the families left behind. The recent war took a heavy toll on our people. So what do I want to do that? We'll just do suffering bereaved. I'm not too worried. I'd rather have the unrest, to be honest. I'm quite content with my empire. Quite literal empire as well. So does anyone new? Well, you're not Afghanistan. You've actually grown quite a bit. I'll grace you with an alliance between us. And you know, I'll grace you with a royal marriage as well. If you offer, I'll offer then. Why not? There you go. Our vassal's about to be annexed, which is great. Irrigate integration is a slow process. You are correct. We now have a province that needs to be converted. It will be done. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, I would say that in 2 parts, we've done a lot. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys in part 3. I'll see you guys then.